Hello friends, my name is Katie from Eternal Flame, and today I thought I'd share with you a quick flip through and plan with me in my Hobonichi weeks for 2022. So if you're interested in seeing me go through a few of my spreads for the last few weeks, as well as setting up my 47th week in my Hobonichi weeks, please stick around. Thanks everyone. So I think I've covered these spreads in other videos while I was actually on the go, either in a flip through or plan with me, so I'll try to breeze through them very quickly. I just recently got back from traveling to DC and South Carolina, so I do apologize for I guess the variety of types of posting, but I didn't want to take a break and thought I'd share that journey with you. I'll also try to include some footage of my travels at the end of this video as well if you're interested. So this weekly spread was really focused around this one Sticky Club sticker that I received in, I think, the Cute Pack subscription prior to October. It was very ghost and like Halloween themed. So I love these because these ghosts are so cute, but I selected this one sticker because it reminds me a lot of my house. We have a front door that's kind of arched, and I think adds a lot of character and something that I love. Of course, we didn't have 5 people hiding behind the door giving away cake, but it was so cute. And unfortunately, we didn't get many trick-or-treaters this year. It's really a mix, and my husband and I didn't get to carving our pumpkins due to our work obligations and preparing for our work trips to DC the following week. We didn't get to carving the pumpkin until like after kids got out of school on Monday, so not ideal in any way, but proud that we actually did end up carving. We didn't carve together, but that's what I used this Sticky Club pumpkin sticker here for. And I don't know if you can see that it's actually foiled. So cute. Also, baby Jay was born on the 31st, so that was honestly probably the most exciting thing of the year. One of the most exciting things. We were so happy for our friends. But other than that, I also was in class all day Friday and Saturday, so I marked that off here. I had a nail appointment on Thursday, and I've been playing around with my new Midori stamp that has both the days of the week as well as weather here. As you can see, absolutely love it. I have been having some issues with smudging, but it's really my impatience, I think, that leads that. And the only difference I see here with this spread is instead of using, so for this week I altogether got rid of that, but instead of using the Hobonichi basic stencil here, as you can see, I just used my Tombow calligraphy brush pen in the hard tip to mark 5 dots instead of 5 check boxes per day. All right, so that takes us into the 45th week here. In the 45th week, I was traveling through DC, back to New York, and then South Carolina. So I took this opportunity to use some of my newly hauled, I believe they're Sweatelier, so correction of a previous video, stickers, as you can see here. I love that it's lightly foiled, as well as the added texture and vintage look to my spreads. So that was a lot of fun, and I just used one of my Pigma Micron pens to create a dashed line to show all the travel that I was doing. Other than that, it's really based out of these Sticky Club Fox themed stickers that I had recently received in a Cute Pack subscription, and my goal was to make new friends. I used this little section down below to journal a little bit about how proud I've been of my husband and all of, I guess, the investments and hard work that he's putting into work, and so that's actually why we were down in DC. I journaled a little bit about that and spending time with our friends and noticing how happy my husband has been and hoping to continue that as we go back to New York. So the following week, which is this current week, the 46th week, it was really trying to utilize some of my recent washi tape and stickers from Simply Gilded from the Wanderlust, I guess, subscription series, and as well as some of my Sticky Club stickers that were also from the Fox theme month, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see how like they're kind of glittery, and yeah, just using honestly some of the icon stickers from Simply Gilded that I have not used, and just finding ways to use it to cover up some of my boo-boos, because I actually mistaken this week for this following week and wrote the temperature down when I shouldn't have. unless I knew in advance. So it's a lot of fun. I'm really loving the fact that I'm able to actually utilize some of these airplane stickers that often come with sticker sets that for the longest I had not been able or would have never imagined to be able to use. And so very happy there. And so I left some space here. I plan on journaling a little bit more as the week progresses, and then closing out with Sunday as well. So we're going to switch gears now into setting up this weekly spread here on the 47th week. So the first thing I like to do is just utilize some of my bullnose clips to anchor down my writing boards, and for some reason I only have one bullnose clip here, so we're just going to make do with what we have. I like having two because I have two writing boards, and then I also like to separate the left side of the page into two columns. I either use my pencil or something with this Raymay ruler or some washi tape. And to be honest, I just recently hauled this from Simply Gilded. I don't think I'm going to use washi tape this time around. I did recently get these mild liners, so maybe I'll kind of tap into this. I haven't done a pen test on these, so we're just going to wing it. Why not? I picked these up. They're called the Neutral Set off of Amazon. I will link it down below if you're interested. I'm hoping that, I guess I could not wait until 2023 to break them out, so I'm just going to do that now. And so my other set of mild liners, I think it was like a 12 or 24 pack, was just too bright. So going into this weekly spread, I'm hoping to use some of these sticky club stickers here, which I think will actually pair really, really well. So I'm trying to think. So this is Thanksgiving week, and I think that this one would be kind of appropriate because you have like this little baking mixer. I do definitely want to cook for my family and bake this year. So I'm going to use this as like my anchor sticker and pick colors that I think will go well. So I actually think these two will go well. I already pulled aside some, I guess here as well. I think I'm going to just use these. Why not? So we'll see. Kind of just wing it. Like I said, I haven't tested these pens. I like to line this up. Hopefully I'm in frame. And I like to line up these dots here with the Raymay grid backing, and then just draw a vertical line to segment this part of the page. This gives me just enough room. Ooh, that is bold. Love it. Love the muted brown tones. I'm gonna let that set a little bit. I love that these actually like connect here. I'm excited to try this other color. It's probably gorgeous. Let's see. And then it is November. So because I'm not planning on using washi, I might write November here, but I also might not. So we shall see. And then I have to figure out where to put these stickers. So what I love about these, and as I mentioned earlier, is that it reminds me of like the holiday because I plan on cooking for my family. So I'm probably going to anchor this on the bottom right here and then kind of go from there. In some ways, I like to use it to cover up this corner, but at the same time, it's okay if it shows through. I don't think it's like necessary, but I definitely would love to break out my stand or my KitchenAid mixer. I don't know how relevant this will be. This is kind of cute and I like the nice brown tones, but this might frame out the page better, this guy here. So I'm gonna pull on, it's so cute. So I've been thinking a lot about how to set up my and use my planners for 2023. I do, once again, I somehow ended up, like I had no control, somehow ended up with 4 planners again. And so I have to be, I kind of want to do a pen test here. So I'm going to just go back to the back here before I break it out. Ooh, look at that. It's gorgeous. Look how inky that is. Let's see what this one looks like. So I actually think these are really good matches, but we're gonna give it a moment to set. I do have my urban blotting paper that I will kind of squeeze in there and just out of curiosity, I want to see. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that as the header color in some way, maybe up here. and then segment the page here. I typically like to use some washi tape to get some nice crisp lines. Where do I come up with these things? So I like to place it on my desk first, one, to get it out of the way, but two, to get some of that adhesive off so it doesn't rip up my page when I go to move the washi. But yeah, it feels really nice. Like, I think at the beginning I was really excited to travel, and don't get me wrong, I'm still grateful for all of the opportunities, especially as someone who's kind of a homebody. And I think I traveled a lot as a kid with my parents. Like, we went on a lot of road trips together, focusing on like museums and things. So it's not that I didn't have those opportunities, but like traveling abroad and things is definitely new to me and fun. All right, it's a little wet. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna segment the page down here. I really don't know the direction I'm going in. Oops, I'm gonna skip it. And like I said, this gives me nice crisp lines. But at some point, I think everyone who travels a lot gets homesick and tired. And so I wouldn't say I'm homesick anymore because I'm home. But I was a little tired, and I just hope to rest up by the time the next opportunity becomes available. Definitely appreciate my... Ooh, and look at that. Even with that extra step, I ripped the page, but no worries. Nothing we can't recover from. Exactly what I tried to avoid. I'll be really honest, I'm not very patient, so I mean, it probably doesn't help in any way. Ooh, I love that. Oh, I love this already. Double-ended, what is this one called? Olive. Very pretty. This is so pretty. I love this. Highly recommend. Typically I use my tombos, so you know what I'm really loving is this fine tip so that I can make these accents here. So the other thing is that Thanksgiving is around this time, so I'm gonna dip in here and see if I do have a DIY planner sticker that I can use to mark that day. I also want to mark it with some of these stickers here. It's gonna be a little hard because of, let's see, how can we mark it? Maybe this guy here, this little fox. Like, most of these stickers are quite large. I do have my Cricut tweezers, so debating if I should put them here, like right here. Right here's good. And then I'm gonna try to squeeze this bad boy in, but I want to highlight it, so I'm going to create a little line here using this highlighter. See if I can squeeze it in. I think I'm gonna have trouble. I'm getting I feel like I should give it some more time to dry, but here we go. So please forgive me. Here. And so that's a lot of fun. That's Thanksgiving. Monday I have a couple of doctor's appointments, so we do want to highlight that a little bit here. This might be a little loud, but look how cute they are. And then this washi tape, I think I'll leave off because I wasn't going to use washi. Would this be a better? It's kind of bright. These are kind of fun. Let's see what we got here. This is too vintage. Am I going to travel at all? I don't think I will. So, okay. So we'll read them past the match. Honestly, these are bright, but I think that we can make this work in some way. So I'm going to lots of doctors this day, which makes me very sad. But it's necessary. So I'm gonna kind of try to brighten my day by using this little fox here with the lemon, because it's like, you know, lemons are kind of bitter and citrusy. So let's use that bad boy. Just kind of slap them down there to remind me of my doctor's appointments. And then my brother-in-law is coming on Friday, so that's really exciting. He's just a bundle of fun. I love it when he comes down. So what we're gonna do is create a little reminder that we're gonna have fun. He's always game for like cake and just things, and it's always fun. My husband's always cheers to see his brother. So we're gonna put that little guy here to mark when Jared's coming. And that's really it for now. Let's see what we can do when it comes to appointment wise. So for appointments, I have my Tombow hard tip calligraphy pen that I've dulled the tip down a little bit, or tried to. Is it not auto focusing? Oh my goodness. Apologize there. And so the one thing about the mile liner, I think it takes a little longer to set on this paper, but that's totally fine. So I actually don't remember the times of my doctor's appointments, so let's see. And then I also have a doctor. At 2 different times. What a nightmare. And I'm taking leave for that, so I'd like to mark that here so that I just have it everywhere. Okay, so that, and then let's see what else is happening. So this is a great opportunity, an example to kind of just go here. So we have Thanksgiving, then we have Black Friday. I wonder if I have a sticker for that. So, I will check that in a moment. We have Black Friday. I need to have RSVP for the DC event on this day, so here. Okay, yes, so take care of that. Don't know where those stickers might be, or at least it. Oh my goodness. Anyways, well, I probably have a Black Friday thing here, and then there's like Cyber Monday, but this is Jared's coming, so we want to write that too. Let's see, I like to sketch it out if I'm going to do any type of calligraphy, so I'm going to go over here and just create a line. Like Jared, and then take a look at what pens I have. I could use this pen maybe, my like soft tip pen, Tombow soft tip calligraphy. Works out well. So Jared, and I'll probably just write visit here. And I don't know what time he's coming. Let's see, the Thanksgiving. That also, my parents gave me dates for like when our family is coming to visit. At the end of the day, there's going to be a ton of tasks that I need to get done. So I think turning this into a running task list is going to be very beneficial. So I'm going to move this writing board over and take care of that very quickly. I did forget my Pigma microns, which is totally fine. The alternative to that, great one too, is my all-time favorite Pilot Vanishing Point pen here. And so we will use this here and try not to smudge on this side. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. It's a little thick, but that's okay. We will live. And then I want to put the task dots here. We can draw a vertical line, I using this pen. So I think I'm going to do it. Let's see. Right, I really like how that came out. I just love that these two like complement each other without clashing. Let's see. Another way. All right, and then the other thing to do is to kind of, I think, maybe break this up. I definitely need to clean the house and come up with tasks in that way. But at the end of the day, I want to create like these dots all the way down the page. So to try to keep it consistent, I like to do it at one shot. It's a very long task list. And up here, I might like do something different. Instead of journaling, do like a menu, you know, idea menu here. So I think I'm gonna do that once this like dries a little bit. I definitely want to come up with things I need to clean down here because there's limited horizontal space. So 1/2. Kitchen. First floor, sunroom. Etc. All right. So I'll probably go in and like fill in the times here. I should have left myself a little bit more space for that, so I can do like 6, it's not gonna be 6 a.m. but like a.m. and p.m. Let's see, we have Monday through Saturday, Sunday, Monday through Sunday. I want to do meal prep, so just use this again. Let's see if I can use this soft tip to sketch this. Little shaky. It's okay, we'll let it go. Meals, and then just kind of brainstorm like what kind of meals we want to make for the holidays. Let's see, RSVP. I know I have a ton of homework due, but that should be done by then. I should book my Peru trip this week. And yeah, that's basically it. The one last thing to do is to add check boxes here, but I'm debating whether I should wait and hold off. I will start the process so you can see it as part of this video and then kind of drop it off there. So I have several options. I think this week I'm going to just go for it and just be a little random and use a pencil instead. To make sure I don't smudge anything that I've done here on the right, I'm going to place this bad boy down while I'm doing this. So I just like to line this up as best I can using the grid and kind of play around with like how many in each box that I necessarily need. So this one's going to have 4, which I think is pretty decent. And then honestly, leading up to Thanksgiving, I'll probably have a ton of things I need to get done. I also need to go into the office here on Tuesday. I made a promise to do that, so I will schedule an in-person meeting. So I do need to highlight that here. And let's see, what can I do? I could use some washi tape. I think I will do that. And I will highlight it in this green mild liner color. And it's going to take some time probably to set, but we're just gonna hope for the best. This is like not very easy. Yeah, which is good. That means it's good quality. So in fact, let me see if I can use a piece of the old one to further minimize the damage. That will be done. Just going in the 22nd. Hope we get off early. Hope we get off early the day before Thanksgiving, but I guess you never know. All right. Alrighty. And that's gonna be it. We're gonna let it dry a little bit. Sorry for the mess. Real life of planning. I like to use the writing board to just fan it off whenever I can, not to blow out my candle, but here it is. And that's about it. This is how I like to prepare my weekly spreads in my Hobonichi weeks in advance of the week upcoming, so that I can really see ahead about what I need to get done. So what this tells me is that we're having guests to stay over. We're also having a big party, right? Thanksgiving. So I do need to push myself and my husband to clean the house a little bit so that we're ready in time and prepare like mentally what we want to cook so that we can prepare physically for actually cooking and things like that. So as I get closer and I have time a little bit each day, I can come here and populate the task list for that week, which will include a lot of items, a lot of things that we need to clean and prepare, like go grocery shopping and things like that. Also, this gives me typically a better idea of like what appointments I have, what days I'm going into the office, what days I'm not, like that I'm on leave this day, that I'm not expected to report in this day, that I might get a few hours off on on Wednesday, and then Black Friday here. So this is actually a thorn in my side. Let's see if I can address it. I cannot. So I can't find the sticker. So I'll probably put Black Friday in here just so I know mentally, in here, so that if I need to pick up anything, that might be the day to do it. Alrighty, friends, thank you so much for your time. If you're still here, I very much appreciate it. And until next time, bye everyone.
We have a circuit date of 1686, and that's through dendrochronology, of course, after taking out one of the 80s. Or at South Beach in Miami, you got those beautiful Art Deco buildings. This is our version of that. Now.